He's looking for the inside, same as he did before, and also there is Jarrett Clark. He's gone for the outside of Torrin Byrne. Byrne tries to sneak through on the inside. There's a bit of a mistake there from Jarrett Clark. He gets a bit sideways. Oh, and Colin Cronin gets very sideways and takes two cars out, I'm afraid. Not damaged, but both of them spun. Colin Cronin knocked into Jarrett Clark.
Thick of all of this is Revy Lake. I think Jarrett Clark is in there as well, trying to get up the order. So there's an awful lot still going on as the leader comes through, breaks the beam with about 1 minute and 17 seconds on the clock. Ahead of Harry Bartle. Noah Young goes a little bit wide behind them and loses places, and he's all over the grass, and as he rejoins, that causes a bit of mayhem. Carl's having to scatter in avoidance. Right, the leader's coming to Woodcote, end of lap number 2.
Fourth place with Colin Cronin just ahead, but right behind the car of Torrin Byrne is Harry Bartle. He's there now, as he was in the first race, right up there in the mix. But the top two getting away, aren't they, Goff and Clark?
And a good getaway is made from pole position by Jarrett Clark. Not a great start by Lewis Goff, but that's a bit like we saw yesterday. And he's already made contact, I'm afraid, with Torrin Byrne, who seemed to make a good getaway. And as he went up the inside, there was a bit of hip and shoulder between the two. So Lewis Goff, then the championship leader, has been shuffled back into 5th place already. We've got one car that's had a spin, and they're going to be side by side in the pack because we've got Colin Cronin trying to go round the outside of Jarrett Clark for the race lead. They lead on each other. Colin Cronin goes all the way round the outside. Fantastic move coming into Brooklands, and that opens the door for a bit of contact, I'm afraid, into Luffield, and Clark gets tagged sideways by Harry Bartle. He's managed to keep it in the right direction, but he's now dropped behind Lewis Goff down into 5th place. So bad news for the championship battle for Jarrett Clark.
Just to confirm, it was Luke Walton.
Right.
You identified that one.
Just getting a replay of it.
Although he's got going again.
Self-induced.
Right. Yeah, so he's just come past me now, actually, ahead of the safety car.
Definitely not. There are cars everywhere. 3 wide almost for the lead. Cronin up the inside. 2 wheels on the curb coming into Brooklands. And he's prized open the door. He's forced Goff wide. He's got the lead back. There's contact between the two going into Luffield. Around goes Cronin. Goff gets caught up in it as well. And so does Clark, who's got damage. There's either Bartle or Byrne in strife on the grass on the inside. There's another car that's spun in avoidance. But Cronin is stationary over at Brooklands. Mayhem has broken out.
Challenging him as they go down the Wellington Straight, and then Jesse Phillips is next up with Noah Young right behind him.
Hold that thought. Replay of what went on, and it was Goff trying to get up the inside of Cronin at Luffield. There wasn't really a gap. There was contact. Around went Cronin. Goff then got caught up in it and came across the road and hit Clark, who biffed Bartle onto the grass, but then it took Goff a long time, seemingly, to find a gear. He did get going in the end, as I say, but very, very badly delayed. And now Jarrett Clark is in the gravel over at Luffield. He had damage. The front of the car has come off it. The bonnet, if you like, is up. He's in the gravel.